Director Patel put this out. We are cleaning up a diseased temple, 3 decades in the making. More of the deep state weaponization that we have known about, but continue to find new things out. This is now the surveillance of United States Republican senators. The FBI, or in this case, actually, it came out from Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley. He released this publicly, but the FBI, led by Director Patel and Deputy Director Bongino, is providing transparency as promised about what kind of weaponization has occurred at the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and notably on this Arctic frost operation that they were running. And this is about election J6 2020 stuff. And they clearly were on a hunt for individuals that were political targets instead of actual criminals. That's a problem. I think Donald Trump summed it up well with this. This was on Truth Social. Deranged Jack Smith caught with his hand in the cookie jar, a real sleazebag. Indeed, the President of the United States pulling no punches and letting it be known how he feels about the unduly anointed prosecutor, Jack Smith, in this whole situation. But we've got this from the FBI. We have an electronic communications tally here, as in surveillance of the cell phones of toll analysis records. You've got Mike Kelly, Lindsey Graham, Bill Haggerty, Josh Hawley, Dan Sullivan, Tommy Tuberville, Ron Johnson, he'll be with us tomorrow, Senator Johnson, and Cynthia Loomis, Marsha Blackburn. These are the names on this release. Well, this is not just one of those times where we're finding something out. There's already been action taken. The FBI, and this is from Director Patel, has terminated some employees that were involved in this when the Republicans had their private communications, their private phone calls tracked. Director Patel put this out. We are cleaning up a diseased temple, 3 decades in the making, identifying the rot, removing those who weaponize law enforcement for political purposes, and those who do not meet the standards of this mission while restoring integrity to the FBI. I promise reform, and I intend to deliver it. So that was in a statement to Fox News. So that is where we are right now. It is more information to add on to the pile about weaponization of government that has happened. But we had AG Pam Bondi testifying before the Senate Judiciary Committee on this issue. I wanted you to hear it from the Attorney General herself. This is cut 2. Hit it.
When I was confirmed as the 87th Attorney General of the United States, I took office with 2 main goals: to end the weaponization of justice and return the department to its core mission of fighting violent crime. As to ending the weaponization of justice, we learned that former FBI secretly investigated you and your colleagues. Why? They wanted to take President Trump off the playing field. They were playing politics with law enforcement powers and will go down as a historic betrayal of public trust. This is the kind of conduct that shatters the American people's faith in our law enforcement system. We will work to earn that back every single day.
It's critical because when the people have a lack of faith, and rightly so, in the fair-minded, in the ethical application of the rule of law, especially when it comes to the fearsome powers of the FBI, when the public no longer believes that that is being done in a nonpartisan fashion, we have a very big problem on our hands. And the public is right to not just question the FBI, but to have lost tremendous respect for it as an institution. And that is why Director Patel, Deputy Director Bongino, and other good men and women in the FBI under this Trump administration are trying so hard to first deal with the rot, excise it, but also to set things right. We cannot have an FBI that is pulling the phone records of Republican senators to try to jam them up on some nonsense. We already had an FBI, as we know, that was involved with the entire Crossfire Hurricane debacle, involved in trying to pin a lie on a president, Donald Trump, to destroy his administration and perhaps even to send him and members of his family and top advisors to prison. One thing I will note, and you should all keep this in mind too, there are a whole bunch of Republicans who have actually gone to prison from Trump world. There's a whole series of people that have served time for overwhelmingly the most petty offenses imaginable. And we've seen an FBI with James Comey that was willing to pretend it was investigating laws that no honest person thinks are the basis for any investigation, like the Logan Act against General Flynn in the first Trump administration. So the weaponization has been broad, it has been consistent, and it has been taken as far as the investigative body, the FBI, can take things. Meaning that they have brought these cases, they have used these tools, they've used FISA, and it is a very dangerous thing. Let me tell you, coming from a CIA analysis background, when you have what is effectively the secret police in a country playing games, using surveillance powers to undermine one political party or another, it doesn't lead to good places. Look, fall is a busy time for families. Whatever it is that keeps your kids busy, it's important you want to stay connected with them. So how do you do that if they're not old enough to carry a cell phone? Well, how about Rapid Radios? Rapid Radios walkie-talkies. Easy to operate. One touch of a button. Unlike previous generations of walkie-talkies, Rapid Radios rely on an LTE network, so distance is not a problem. You can be anywhere in America and connect to another person carrying a Rapid Radio. No setup is required. Just pull them out of the box, press a button, and talk. It's a one-touch connection, perfect for busy families. Also comes with a 5-day charge. Visit rapidradios.com, save up to 60%, get free UPS shipping from Michigan, and use code RADIO for an extra 5% off. That's code RADIO when you go to rapidradios.com.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And be sure to hit that like button.